Good morning, everyone. Hello, good morning. Today we're filming on location of Assassin's Creed Shadows. As you can see, it's early April, and the rice is almost fully grown, and it's ready for the harvest. While you can see the trees, all the sakura are in bloom. It's a beautiful country, this Japan. I mean, Assassin's Creed Shadows, filming on location. Hello. Konnichiwa. I hate it. I don't want to do it. You're going to have to force it out of me. Go harvest some? I can't. It's DLC. I'm tired. But I thought I'd say we'd do a comfy walk through the neighborhood stream since it's been a while. Just the local place. I didn't go anywhere fancy, but we could talk about the bike situation and just kind of chill out. No. You just gotta adjust the saturation on your monitor. Common mistake. That's the cherry blossoms are in bloom. Oh yeah. It's time for that first sip of the day. What are the cherry blossoms and persimmons? DLC. That's DLC. Japan. Sorry about the time mistake this morning. I must have set the actual time wrong. Yep. There's people here, so try and keep them off of the camera. Ohayou gozaimasu. Yeah, it's just kind of drizzling. Sip of Soma. That's not Soma, this is delicious Monster brand energy, and they don't sponsor me. If GamerSup sponsors me, I'll replace the first sip of the day with the first sip of the GamerSup's day. Yeah, it's pretty cloudy, pretty rainy. I mean, we're still in the middle of Tsuyu, which is the rainy season for Japan. So it hasn't been that rainy this year, but pretty much from middle to end of May to middle to end of June, it'll be pretty rainy, and then after this it gets hot fast. Yo, what up, Kibo? Hello, Patch. So I figured bootleg Monster White. I figured we'd walk up to the local shrine that also serves as the entrance to the village, because that's how it works. This is the Assassin's Creed Shadows IRL on location stream. But I realized we hadn't actually walked around my local place very much since I got the gimbal and the stabilization and stuff, so I thought it'd be fun to give it another walk around. Yeah, I talked to Kirsch actually about, well, I can't give away too much, but I was helping her with some GamerSup stuff. So I have an in, but the channel isn't big enough yet. Keyword yet. Remember to become a member, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Well, you'll see a lot of stuff. This is a small village, but it's pretty well maintained. I don't know if you call it a village, it's more like a town. So you walk through the torii gate. That's kind of the idea. One of those things that they don't really seem to grasp is the point of a torii gate. There's a guy over here, so I just don't want to film him. So the gates are a delineation between the normal world and the fantastic, right? So, or the spiritual. So the idea that you would have one of these at the entrance of a village is like insanely spooky. You'd never do that. How's the stream? It seems like it's chugging a little bit again. Maybe it's okay. Oh, it looks like maybe it's closed. We'll just walk up to the top and see. Or they might be preparing for something. It is summer after all. I might upgrade my phone soon too. Well, yeah, it's beyond the idea of Yasuke being African American when he should be Portuguese or, you know, from Etria or something like that. So he doesn't look right. But beyond that, having it at the entrance of a village is like walking through a graveyard to get to town square. When does it start to cool off? Not until late September, middle October. I've been doing a lot of cardio, so these stairs are nothing. That's why I suggest never coming to Japan in summer. It's too hot. Well, even now it's not cool. Yeah, it's like Lavender Town. You expect like something really spooky to happen. What do the flags say? Depends on which one. They're like basically asking for safety or protection. Kind of generic, like, you know, good luck, protection, things like that. This one's like safe childbirth. Yeah, summer is going to be a low 4 in the terms of rankings. It's not good. I do like the rainy season. I was waiting for a typhoon to come so I could film during one, but they haven't really landed on us this year. So I can tell the story of how I bought the bike yesterday, which was pretty funny. I've never bought and sold a bike before. I only ever bought the first bike. We're just gonna walk up into the mountains a little more. But pretty flowers out today. So I went to I used an online listing place to find used bikes that fit what I was looking for, which is basically 250cc rather than 400. Because 400cc in Japan gets treated like basically like a car, and you need something called shaken, which is insurance for the vehicle itself. It's like based on displacement or something like that. Oh, nice! You can see the clouds on the mountains now. It's clearing up a bit. Which ends up costing, you have to renew it. I think it's like every 2 years or something. But it costs a lot of money. And I don't use the bike enough to justify it. So I was like, well, I'm just gonna get basically the same kind of bike, just 250cc, so I don't have to do that. So I found the bike online at a place that's like maybe an hour from here. And I went up once to sit on the bike, check it out. And then yesterday I went up, pocket full of cash, to actually buy it. But I wanted to trade in my old bike for money against a new bike, right? So to do that, I needed... Is garbage laying around really so rare? In Japan, it's pretty rare, yeah. It sticks out. Like, if you see garbage laying around, it's kind of like, oh man, that guy's an asshole. It happens. Like, you'll see cans mostly. Like, people who are drinking at night will just toss their cans on the side of the road or something like that. That for sure happens. Also, if anybody has subscribed or become a member, I apologize. The alerts are not working on IRL streams for me right now. So I thank you in advance. There's that guy. Umbrellas tend to be litter a lot too. You can see the city a little bit over here. Local fire department. Ohayou gozaimasu. He membered? Hell yeah. Welcome back. I was gonna re-up my membership to Pippa's stream for 1 year, but then she got COVID, and then I had to go into the office. So I haven't done it yet. Anyway. So, the amount of paperwork you need to do anything in Japan is kind of insane. Let's review this. Bug infested. That's cool. This is normal. 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 vending machine. So I needed 3 different sets of documents just to sell the bike, which was hokensho, which is proof of insurance for me. Then I needed shakensho. Anything special here? No, 6 out of 10. Mountain Dew, that's gonna raise the level a bit. 7 out of 10. Now they're using this. This is now we're in the sticks. They're just using that as like a holding spot for cans. That's cool. Blue Archive. Yeah, so I needed shakensho, hokensho, and then juminhyo, which is proof of residence. And you need to go to the town hall and get a document that says, hey, I live here. And it has to be, it can't be like an old one that you've just been using. It has to be new within 3 months. So I had to go do all of that. Get all those documents. Thankfully, I just obsessively kept every document I ever had for the bike in the back. So it was like a pile of stuff. And I was like, I don't know which one of these you need, but I've got everything. And I also needed like a, I don't know how you describe it. It's like a description of the bike itself. Like, it's almost like registration, but not quite. And so I got all that. So I drive the bike up to the shop, which is, it's not too bad. It's like an hour ride. And I got there, I dropped the bike off, I let them do like the inspection so they can tell me how much it's worth, how much they'll pay for it. We do all that, and I'm like, you know, I haggled a little bit to get, there's some room for that because it's kind of an expensive thing. So I haggled a bit. But for a small-ish bike shop, they were pretty busy. Like, there were people there. Decent number of people looking at bikes, walking around. And so I was like, okay, cool. I'll take the bike. You know, I agreed on the price. I agreed on everything. I got a pretty good deal for it, so I had enough money on hand to just buy it. Yeah, I really like the kind of architecture, just the quiet nature of these small towns. So I go up to the office to like finalize everything. I walk in, literally not 2 seconds before I got there. They're printing off an invoice for that bike, the same bike, for another customer that was in the store, and they're like, oh, we'll take this. Like, if I had been 3 seconds too slow, they would have sold it to somebody else. But I had asked them to like put a keep on it when I got there. And so they had to go out and say, sorry, the bike that you wanted was literally just sold 2 seconds ago. And I was like sitting, oh, let me demonstrate. So I'm sitting in the office like, sorry, don't look over here. Sorry, I bought your bike. It's like, if I had been like if I had like haggled more or been half a second slower, it would have been, oh, whoops, sorry, you were too slow. They bought the bike out from under you. So I somewhat feel bad for those guys because when does that ever happen? Like somebody buys it feels like one of those scam things where it's like, oh, we just sold that bike, but we have this bike over here, except it was real. And yeah, even though I bought the bike, it's like a PT Cruiser graveyard. It's like a million. Those are PT Cruisers, right? I'm not crazy. I don't know what cars are. It's got CC Lemon, Cola, 5 out of 10. No, you're like literally. Sorry, this dude just bought the bike, and I was like, I asked the staff. I was like, have they left? Can I like go out there? I don't want to like walk in front of these people. Minis, Mini Cooper. Okay, yeah, I can't tell the difference. So even though I've purchased the bike and I would have ridden it home, and they're like, oh, it's fine, right? Oh, this is cool. In the out in the countryside, it's a little small farm. You see these unmanned stores a lot, right? So they have produce, eggplants. I'm not sure what those are. Maybe some kind of nut. And what are those? I forget the name of these. They're like not kumquats, but like a different kind of thing. Onions. And so if you want to buy something, you just take the thing and put the money in the box. And that's it. It's very comfy. Yeah, it's literally just don't be a dick. No, they're not tiny. Well, the potatoes are pretty small, but I forget the name of the other fruit and those nuts. But yeah, you see some of those kind of unmanned stores out in the countryside. They're nice. I bought oranges from them sometimes. Yeah, high trust society moment. So yeah, I would have ridden the bike home, but they're like, oh, it'll take 2 weeks for us to prepare everything because they have to do a bunch of documentation. They have to sign it over to me. They have to prepare it. It's a whole ordeal. Even though it's a used bike, it's not even a new bike. The other high trust society moment was, and I guarantee this doesn't happen in the States. Well, I don't know, but I doubt it. I sold my bike, but they said, hey, look, you're gonna be without a bike for 2 weeks. Oh, apricots, yeah, it might be apricots. They said, look, you're gonna be without a bike for 2 weeks, so you can take your bike back and just ride it for 2 weeks and then bring it back here when you're ready to pick up your new bike. They're like, yeah, no, that's no problem. Just, you can ride it, just bring it back. And I was like, oh, that's very nice, but I'm not gonna do that because I'm paranoid. Like, for me, while I appreciate the sentiment, the idea that, all right, I'm driving this bike home and somebody like bumps into me and now it's got a scratch on it, or now I get into an accident for some reason and now I have to deal with like selling it but not, and all of that. I was like, nah, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to think about it. So I just left it there. It's like, nope, I'll take the train home, thank you. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, you can see the clouds rolling on the mountains out there. I'll cross this street here and see if we can get a better shot. I was worried it was going to be just cloudy. Yeah, a lot of signs will still be in English too. English is just kind of really popular, especially for like tennis and things like that. Also, what up, Higgins? How goes it, my dude? Oh yeah, the other thing that went wrong was my pocket Wi-Fi seems to be blue screening or not working correctly. Yeah, but shut up, Tad. I said Tad reflexively. I meant Todd. You see those mountains? You can climb them. But that's what I want to do. I want to go full Skyrim. You can climb that mountain with Starlink. I haven't gotten the new one yet. That was just yesterday that I dropped off the old one. So I'll pick up the new one like 2 weeks from now. Or it might be sooner, but typically they said it was 2 weeks. But it's like, I don't ride often enough to where 2 weeks is like really gonna kill me not to be able to have my bike. We'll cross here and get a little shot of the mountains over there. You won't be able to see Fuji today, obviously, because it's really cloudy, but Kind of see the clouds flowing there. Do camera all over. Yeah, I would like to do that, actually. Like, unironically, I think that would be cool. To do like one of those 360 cams. I've been looking at buying one for bike footage. Actually, let me see if I can get a better shot here. This is a used car lot. Good price. Good price. You can buy these little K trucks. That's 25. So Nijigoman is 25,000 yen. So that's like $1,600 or something right now. Now the insurance and things will cost you more here. Insurance is quite expensive. But you can get this car for 18,000 yen. But you see it says Shadio Toryo, what is that? 4-wheel drive. It's like an additional 60,000 yen, right? So that ends up being more expensive to insure. The issue is that those trucks will cost you more money to insure than they're worth in like a couple of years. I'm gonna walk up into the mountains a little bit here. Market liberal idea. I mean, in the whole reason Japan had an economic miracle after World War II was because they largely imported American culture and American free market ideas. You know, people started a ton of companies and they were way more free to do so than they were under the Imperial Japan or in Edo or anything like that. So Japan has a strong backbone of that stuff. It's just, you know, they're crushed under taxes right now like everybody else. Yo, what up? Time to go in the woods. Yeah, taxes are, I mean, the income, or not income, but the, what do you call it? Gotta lean up against the wall here to let cars pass. The sales tax here has gone from 5% to 10% since I've been living here. 10% on every purchase. Like, that's getting close to European levels of insanity. Crane game videos. You gotta watch my videos for comfy outdoor Japan. The crane games will always be there. Oh, here you go. Litter. I'd take it, but I don't have space to carry it around with me. Well, the funny thing about that is, like, Spaz, back during COVID, when everybody had unconstitutional lockdowns and all that stuff, that just got jammed through because it was like, you know, we'll just do whatever we want, deal with it, and like find the legal justification later. Japan was trying to do lockdowns. Let's see if I can get this out of the way here. There's a really nice, look at that. Love it. Japan was trying to do lockdowns, but there was no legal justification for it, so they couldn't do it. So they're like, oh, we can't do that. There's no laws that says we could do that. So they just asked everybody very politely to wear masks and close their businesses. And then everybody very politely did so, even though there was no legal justification for it. And so you still see, like, there's good and bad, right? You know, thankfully there were no enforced lockdowns. But on the other hand, there are still people who are walking around wearing masks, you know, just casually all the time for no reason. When's tanuki? Soon. We might see a tanuki out here today. We're pretty up, you know, in the sticks. Technically, I'm allowed to walk here. Technically. So it was like, you know, I went out and traveled around during that period, but many people just said, oh, the government said don't do that, so let's not do that. You know? You know, there was never any vaccine mandates for citizens. They just had like inbound tourist stuff, because that's what they could control. But like, if they could have, like, Japan would probably still be debating lockdowns like now. Where am I? This is my backyard. We are somewhere in Kanagawa near Odawara. I didn't go anywhere this morning just because it's been a while since we did an IRL stream, and I thought I'd keep it chill. And I don't have my bike. But the new bike, like, it's got hard cases instead of the annoying soft cases that were a pain. It's smaller, so it's easier to move around. So I'll be able to use that to go do some overnight camping stuff. It's funny because the like when my parents came to visit, they had like a quote unquote vaccine card or something that they were handing out at the airport, and they're like, you will need to show this and like to use public transportation. But then when they got in after that, it was just like, nobody cares. Opinion on showering without shampoo. If you are just taking a rinse off shower because it is hot and you are sweaty, that's fine. You don't need to shampoo every time. If you're taking a real shower, I feel like I always use some kind of shampoo. How bad is the over-tourism really? It's pretty bad. Like, even around me in Odawara, which is like not big for tourism beyond Hakone, it's pretty well crowded. Like, there's foreigners and like tourists everywhere. Open. Oh yeah, that bakery. Let's go to the bakery. Shampoo isn't necessary every time, conditioner is. I could believe that. I totally forgot about the bakery out here. When do they open? I mean, I guess they're open now. We'll see. Stream chugging for anyone else? It might be a little chuggy. I mean, I feel like at the end of the day, shampoo is just soap, right? Well, there's not that much difference. Look, my viewership is like 99.9% male, so we're all just gonna be like, eh. We got, you know, your 10-in-1 toothpaste, mouthwash, shampoo, conditioner. It's like, whatever. Yo, what up, Del Grey? What did they use before conditioner? I don't know, like a stick. You just slap your head with a stick a few times. We are now fully monetized, so people here have emotes and badges and super chats, but don't do super chats because I can't see them on IRL yet. I have to reset up stream elements and make sure it works. Olive oil. Let's see what it looks like walking behind us here. Oh, it's not too bad. I'm gonna get this kind of we're out in the middle of nowhere vibe. Yeah. Manure. Only if you're in India. I do like this shot, but kind of makes it weird where you don't actually see where we're going. I have to get it like behind me to do this, like, hey, come on this way. That kind of thing. But that's kind of cringe. So. Ohayou gozaimasu. うん。すいません、ちょっとふざけて。That dude was kind of giving me shit. It's like, bro, what are you doing? Hi? ここら辺に住んでるけど、アメリカ人です。
どう？
アメリカ人です。
あ、いや、アメリカ人はいいね。そんならいいだけど。
ああ、オハイオ州。
うん、
はい。
じゃあ今どこに住んでる
ここら辺、岩原。
あ、岩原ね。
はい。
日本語上手だな。
いい。
それじゃあ全然不自由。何年いんのよ。
今年8年間。
ああ、そう。
はい。
ずっといて。
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。今ちょっとなんか曇ってる日のなんか景色をちょっと撮ってますので、もうすごく綺麗だなと思う。
でも日本綺麗だね、意外に。
うん、そうですね。結構綺麗だと思いますよ。
アメリカでこういう習慣あるんだけど、ゴミをよ。
ゴミ。ああ、たまには。
たまにやっぱあんだ。
うん、あります。こういう村だとなんか小さなところとかは、みんななんか手伝ってゴミを出すっていうのもあります。
ああ、じゃあそんな変わんねえな。
うん。
結構違うのかなと思って。
いやいや、たまにはする。よろしくお願いします。すいません。They're doing kind of. Yeah, I got 日本語上手. But they're nice. I said I've been here for like 8 years, and he said you should stay here. That's very nice of him. おはようございます。
すごいでしょ。
いえいえ。Yeah, I mean in Japan, kudzu is native though. So there's ways for them to deal with it. They're kind of doing a neighborhood cleanup. He asked me if they do that in America, and I said it depends on the place. The guy was very nice. I told him I was from America, and he's like, I don't care about that. He's like, where in America? Which is pretty funny. Nice guy. The people around here are very, very nice. Like literally I said, he was like, 何年間? Which is, how long have you been here? I said, 8年間. It's like 8 years. He said, ずっといて. Like, you should stay here. Very nice of him. ずっといて was like, stay. So they're doing kind of like a cleanup day. I think it's like the 18th. What day is it today? That's the 16th. So it depends on the day. The one around my place is the 18th. So I have to clean up some stuff. Yeah, it doesn't consume all like it does in the States. I think there's a fungus or something that takes care of it. I said I was taking, video of the cloudy day. And that Japan was really pretty. And he said, yeah, it is. I was like, okay, kind of based. And then he was kind of very proud of his, group of people all working together to clean up stuff. Gozaimasu. Wow, really nice. Look at that. Yeah, so we're right in the middle of the rainy season here. I do like days like today. Whew. Yeah, boomers cleaning the roadside transcends content. Yeah, but those guys are probably way older than you think. I've met people in Japan who I thought were like 60, 70, and he was actually like 90. Hydrangeas, yeah. Oh, some chickens. Have they been fixing? No, Japan has always been like this. There's, they have tons of subsidies for food and rice production, which don't do them very much good, and there's tons of regulations around food production. But it's basically, if it's small enough, then nobody cares. It's when you try to sell stuff, then it gets obnoxious, right? So it's like, oh, if you're just making, if you're just growing some stuff for yourself or people around you, totally fine. If you try to like package and sell it somewhere, then you run into a million issues. There's some cats at the bakery too that I've seen before. So we'll see if we can see the cats. Also, I don't know if this is the same for you guys, but like, these are my keys. But before I had my motorcycle keys on that chain too. And so the weight is completely different now and it's messing me up. Like, it's making me think I've like lost my keys. And so this is how you know, like, you could have been walking through there and been like, oh, this is just any place in America. And then, boom, bamboo forest. A little bit of hitching. I really love this house here. I try not to film it too much and like not take pictures of it. What are you, lock-picking lawyer? This, I think, is like my ideal house. Like, look at this. It's a small plot in a nice little countryside with a big yard, bunch of little fields and stuff. Look how comfy this is. Yeah, bureaucratic red tape. I mean, joke's on you, my house is unlocked. I mean, sometimes, not all the time. Yeah, almost entirely garden, but they have more land out back there. There's some white hydrangeas. I mean, it is somebody's house, so I try not to peer too much. It's very rare to have lawns in Japan, like just like a straight up like grass lawn. You see them sometimes like out in Chiba, but it's so hilly out here that, you know, it's not too often that you see just a straight up lawn. Also, check this out. These are bamboo shoots. You might even be able to see them growing, actually, if we wait a second. Watching grass grow stream. It's technically a grass. But these things spring up hella fast. Like you can see, these are all new shoots. I guarantee these weren't here like a week ago. Huh, I did not know that, Higgins. I think the name of this bakery is Tenmame. I think. The kanji are kind of hard to read. It's like Tengoku is heaven and mame is like bean, so specifically like soybean. So I've been here before. It's pretty nice. This morning from your perspective, yeah. Full stream of just watching bamboo grow. I'd do it for the engagement. Just, you have to like, I'll just set it up like it's cookie clicker and make people think like the more that they tap super chats, then it'll make the bamboo grow faster. Think that'll work? Acid versus alkaline. Huh. You learn something new every day, except for the days that you don't. And this is just kind of a back road. See, the roads like this are why I wanted to get a smaller bike. Because my bike is like 200 kilograms, which is, you know, fine for me to handle. But on these back roads, like if it gets wet or it's like an incline, getting it back up is like a pain. If I lay it over, which I've done before. Or like backing out of parking spots can be such a pain. Yeah, that's the thing, like people have, you know, there's mostly smaller cars. Oh, we're losing transmission. Okay, we're back. We're back. We're fine, it's fine, we're fine. This is why I was supposed to have my pocket Wi-Fi. But it's blue screening, so I gotta call them. I've been clearing out some of this bamboo. Live stream with Super Chat might work. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're monetized, lads. We got this. We can do whatever we want now. I am planning on like the celebration stream. I've got emotes commissioned. It's taking a little bit, but I trust the guy. He's cool. We're dropping. Are we back? Yeah, sorry, it was gone for like 30 seconds on my end, but maybe it's longer on your end. It was only a couple seconds on my side, but maybe the delay made it longer. Oh, I'm dead again? It says it's fine on my end. Are we back? Well, the full VOD will be up, so. It's alive again. Okay, that's weird. Well, I'll post the VOD later, regardless. Today's going to be a shorter one, so. Having problems? Yeah. It's because normally I have my pocket Wi-Fi to double up on internet connections, but it's blue screen, so I gotta talk to them about it. But we'll go to the bakery and see if they're open. 15-second delay for chat? Yeah. I set it to be faster than that, but it might be automatically setting a longer delay. And yeah, I haven't had anything to eat this morning yet, but my cardio has improved that I'm not even tired at all doing all this uphill. Yeah, you can see people up there doing cleanup all around. It's like the cleanup day for this area. Honjitsu. Kyugyo. They're not open today. Oh well, the area is nice. We'll just walk. Fasting works until 11. Yeah, that makes sense. I've been doing intermittent fasting because I'm cutting for summer. Big old crow. Normally there's some cats around here. I feel like this area is like somewhere you'd see anywhere in middle America though. Kitty. Hey bud. Oh. Hey buddy. Come here. Hi. Oh, another cat. Look at him just chilling. Hey bud. Yeah. You meowing at me? What's up? Oh, there's more cats. There's another one in the thing over there. あ、おはようございます。すいません。猫が可愛くてつい。猫の撮影でも大丈夫ですか？すいません。
大丈夫ですよ。
ありがとうございます。
はい。
あ、可愛いね。うちも2匹飼ってます。
あ、そう。じゃあ、6匹か7匹いるんだね。
めっちゃ信用してますね。出てくるともうずっと警戒したのに、もう懐いてる。
ねえ。
あ、かわいい。あらら。As soon as she came out, all the cats are now fine with me. ちきて、ちおいで。Hey, buddy. You smell my cats? I asked if it was okay to film them. Hi, bud. Hi. Yeah. 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 This guy is just rubbing on me. Yeah, you're a good boy. Yeah. Yeah, you're a good kitty. Yeah. You smell my cats? They were super on guard until the lady came out. And then once she saw that she was okay with me, they just all came over. Very trusting. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Hey, buddy. What you doing? Yeah. He's a good boy. I hope the stream hasn't died. These are very good cats. He's a happy boy. Yeah. Yeah. Meow. 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 Ha, don't bite. No, I think it might have died for that, but I'll cut it together. Oh, buddy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hi. Hi. Oh. Oh, well, at least it wasn't dead up until that point, because these cats are very cute. What you doing, bud? Hello. You're making some noises. What are you doing? Wow. That was very cool that they just immediately trust once their owner came out. Come here, bud. Orange guy's a little shy. Look at him. He's watching them work. What a good boy. What are you doing? Just going right back to... Yeah? You smell my cats, huh? Yeah. What a good kitty. What a good kitty. Yeah. He's like purring like gravel. Yeah. Don't bite. He's trying to like bite at my finger. Good boy. Don't bite, silly. Yeah, good buddy. Yeah. I don't know if Japan doesn't have rabies. I know they have like bat stuff. Hey, bud. Come here. He's just watching. Ah, Neko Nora. What up? Ticks a thing in Japan? They sure are. This guy is just obsessed. We have been hijacked by cats. Cat stream now. Buddy, buddy. Come here. Yeah, good boy. Oh, come here, bud. He's giving me the slow blinks. He hasn't come over yet. Come here, buddy. This guy. Don't bite. He's laying on my feet now. Buddy, buddy. What are you doing? That's my shoe. That's my shoe. Hey, little guy. Come here. Our device is too hot. We're really overheating in this. He's a good buddy. See if I walk over. There's another one back there. Weekly touch cat stream. My cats are gonna freak out when I get home too, because they'll smell these cats. That guy spent the last 5 minutes just rubbing his face on me. This is the bakery, but I think they're closed today. Little guy. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Let me see if I can slowly walk up to him. It's okay. Here. Here, smell. This guy is like biting at my hand. The other, he's scaring him off. Oh, little guy. Hey, Baba. Where are you going? Hey, want to smell? Here, go sniff. Here, smell. Yeah, he's like, nah, nah. He took a sniff and he doesn't like it. Yeah, he probably smells my cats. Look at these two guys. This guy loves me. Their ears are clipped, which lets you know that they've been fixed. That's typically how they do it here. These are semi-outdoor cats. Try one last time. And he comes over. He's like, nah. Aw, poor little guy. The other one is just like, nah, I want to bite his hand. Yeah, I didn't know it was a cleanup day for them here, so I'll try not to get in their way. Yeah, he wanted all the attention. I'm trying not to film people, obviously, without permission, so. We'll probably go back to the stream and then end it there at the stream, and the stream at the stream. So trying to avoid filming. Ohayou gozaimasu. Ohayou gozaimasu. Ohayou gozaimasu. ちょっと邪魔してすいません。There's another little roadside stand. Signboard. I really like look at the moss covering the signboard. I do like orange cats, but the other cat was like really happy to see me. I'll have to clip that because as soon as the cats were very wary of me, but as soon as the lady came out, they were like, oh, this guy's fine. Just ran over for pets. Very smart. Very clever boys. Yeah, look at this is what happens too. It's like the summer season with the light rain all the time, so everything just explodes into green. It's almost like this is why they plant rice around now and not in spring with the sakura blooming. You know, it's weird. Like that doesn't happen. Very good, Higgins. That's how you get cats. They just show up. Yeah, so today was the Assassin's Creed Shadow on location stream. As you can see, the sakura are blooming, which is why all the rice is being planted now. If you haven't, give me a subscribe, a membership, a like, a comment. Just making sure that I'm not standing in the middle of the road. But here we are. Hope they don't come down this way. Typically they don't go across this bridge, but I'll try and get out of the way if they are coming this way. No, they're not. Okay, they're turned off. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to end it here. It was just a kind of early 1 hour stream, not too long. I'm going to plan a longer live stream for the celebration for like getting monetized and all that stuff. So we're probably going to go out to a island. So that should be very cool. Yeah, so we'll get that set up. Thank you guys for tuning in. And yeah, remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. I have to say it. YouTube makes me say it. I'm being held at gunpoint. Talk to you guys later. Here's your Zen to end. And the full VOD will be up later.